Meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody. Not just LoveLine, it's the best of LoveLine. Yeah.
Our favorite show.
Oh, nothing better. Forget about that phone number. Forget about that fax number. Actually, we forgot about the fax number about 8 years ago.
I'd say so.
Tonight, we are starting off with a gal that I didn't think I would... Lauren, hold on a second. Do you gotta come in and out during the court? Just stop. Just shut the door. Come here, baby. We'll keep going. Okay, there we go. All right. Starting off with Tina Fey and
These people know that this is really us talking here.
all right, yes.
If you're not complaining
do
about
the
something
thing.
going on in the studio, Tina Fey and Tim Meadows. And by the way, Mean Girls was. Did you see Mean Girls?
No.
Unbelievable.
Heard it was
she
great.
is so talented.
Heard it was
so,
great. Heard it was great.
Great
Best
film.
of
Not
the
only
year.
that, but
Best
she
film of the
she
year.
was so unassuming that night, and she had created this amazing film.
I'm in love.
Yeah.
I'm smitten.
Yeah, you will be too.
Certified physician, addiction medicine specialist, and tonight, I'd like to welcome to the show from Saturday Night Live, Tina Fey, and formerly of Saturday Night Live, Tim Meadows. Tim's been on the show before.
Thank
Always
you.
A delight. And Tina, we've not had the chance to meet yet, but I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you. I'm a big fan of yours.
No,
Sure.
no, you can't be.
Banjo, Crank Yankers.
She studied up for
Wow. Well, I studied up on Tina, too, because I was watching Dateline
geez.
Friday night.
Yeah, that was great.
And saw a lovely piece on her. Went back to her old high school, sat in the cafeteria.
Nice.
Hard hitting.
She's on the Wall of Fame.
She is. I'll tell you.
At Darby High is
Upper Darby.
Darby.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah.
She straightened me out on that one.
Yeah, she said Upper Darby, and she's toward the upper part, ironically, of the Wall of Fame.
Strange enough.
I'm not on it yet. I don't think.
Oh, well, they sort of panned to it as if you were going to be there, but then you didn't seem to be there.
I didn't get on it yet.
Well, you will be after tonight's radio
Okay,
show.
good.
And Tim, I don't know if you've made the Wall of Fame at whatever school you went to.
Wall of Shame, Pershing High.
Pershing High.
Yeah. No, I haven't made it yet.
All right, and I'm not sure, by the way, Drew. Do you guys? What do you guys got? Well,
Nothing.
your school puts out senators.
Yeah, but it's
I mean,
nothing
you're
like
nothing.
That.
You're
I'm
what you're
Right.
you're on some
I'm a
like
disgrace.
inside of a trash can lid somewhere, like the basket of disgrace.
That's right.
There's where Dr. Drew and C. Everett Koop are. They're losers. They didn't even become vice president.
That's right.
Drew went to a very stringent prep school in which everyone went to Ivy League colleges and so forth. Tina, so I love. Okay, let me say a couple things first off. And Drew, I'm not just kissing SNL ass here.
Yeah, he's not only kissing SLS. What do you mean?
Right.
Yeah, in addition to kissing SLS, you actually mean what you're saying.
But let me say, what's wrong with kissing ass?
Nothing.
You know what?
It's
I would do
a form of affection.
When we used to do the man show, I'd walk up the stairs and some intern be standing and say, "Hey, Adam, looking good, boss. Lost some weight." And I'd walk up the stairs. I'd get to the top, and Jimmy'd say, "He's just kissing your ass." I'd say, "Good.
Give him a raise.
Give him a raise."
Bring
That's
it
even
on.
better. I like that.
Yeah.
It's even better than if he just, it's like faking an orgasm. Thank you. This woman cares. Okay, so the show. Yeah, a lot of people have a thing with Saturday Night Live. It's like, oh, it could be better. All they do is think. I mean, it's been this way for 20 years.
The original players.
Since the original players. And I gotta say a couple things. First off, you go back and watch the originals.
Yeah.
It's hit and miss at best. A lot of legends, a lot of great work. But what sticks in your mind is the Blues Brothers and the Coneheads. Go just watch a typical one where Buck Henry's hosting and see what you see.
See the other 58 minutes.
See the other 58 minutes of the show. Number one. Number two, it is exquisitely difficult to put on a sketch show, hour and a half long show,
week in
and week out with no, when you go see a play or something that's been rehearsed, it's been taken on the road, every nuance has been found. Just to throw something up see if it sticks every week is a tall order. And the news, always my favorite part, I must
thanks.
say.
And the ladies' man.
Yeah, and the ladies'
What?
man.
Am I
That was the other favorite part.
Well, Tim's included in the SNL
overall
ass-kissing umbrella.
Thank you very much. I felt some of that over here, too. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think it's it's a hard show to do, and to be consistently funny is, it's a challenge,
Well,
They do a good job.
We've talked about my partners have talked about doing a sketch comedy show before, and I'm like, don't bother, because sketch comedy is a 9 or a 10 on the difficulty level, but people look at it as a 4.
Yeah.
So why bother with that? It's like some incredible. It's like if you're an ice skater, would you put the move in your routine that was almost impossible to pull off?
You didn't need it.
But the judges didn't think much of it.
Right.
No, you want to do an improvisational one. You want to do whose line is it anyway? Where you just sit up there and basically warm over the same crap you did at the Groundlings 10 years ago, and everyone goes, "Oh my God, I could never do that. I could never do that."
I could never rhyme corn and porn in a song.
Never.
a country
song.
Right, and one that, albeit it's improvisational, but you have many of the parameters worked out well in advance, so you only have to put the mortar between the improvisational bricks, Drew. You don't have to build the whole goddamn barbecue.
You're here.
I thought maybe you were going to say
That's
something.
right. I was thinking about the guys from Whose Line Is It Anyway we've had in here, though, that you've been kissing
friends.
their
Dear
ass.
friends.
Talking about how difficult
No more
it was.
difficult art form. No more difficult art form than improvisational. All right.
So, I just try to remember their name. That's all.
All right. Well, we've had them all over the years. Mean Girls is coming out. Yes, that's the movie we're here to plug.
Lorne Michaels will be calling in later.
we will.
We are not to mention SNL ever again. Now it's all about Mean Girls from now on.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Mean Girls is the movie we're here to promote.
Yes, I saw snippets of it on the interview I saw with Tina over the weekend on Friday night, and it looked fantabulous. I also saw a clip of it on Leno, I believe, maybe Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night.
This close to stalking you, baby. You're really
Your
getting a lot
TiVo
of you.
is picking me up automatically, isn't it?
Yeah. So it looks good, but tell us about it.
Well, it's a comedy. It's basically a comedy about girls in high school and all the ways that they mess with each other and try to destroy each other's lives. And
Does stuff like that happen to you in high school? Or did you see it happen to friends? Or?
I mean, I was sort of guilty of it in high school.
Ooh.
Like I was pretty, like, I had zero luck with guys in high school, and I was really bitter about it and really jealous. And so if I liked a guy and he liked some other girl, I was just viciously mean about that girl and would talk about her behind her back all the time. And
Now wait a minute. We got to examine that.
We've talked about this a few
This
times.
is a uniquely
actually.
human female characteristic.
Yeah, this is a female thing.
What is that? I'll tell you what. They've studied this in other primate systems. They have, and female chimpanzees behave precisely the same way. In
Really?
fact, they will gather the group together and literally turn their back on the one that they're shunning. They have a shunning behavior.
yeah, that's what it
It's
is.
shunning.
It's monkey behavior.
Well,
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good.
yeah, I don't know what guys do, but it's more equivalent to the need of the nuts than it is the actual clandestine.
It's either
operation.
in some sort of athletic, jousting,
Right.
or you can go kick their ass, try to kill them,
Right.
one or the other.
Right. Whereas women are much more.
Subtle.
I think women look at women as the competition.
Yeah.
Whereas men don't really look at other men as the competition.
Unless there's certain barriers of the men cross, they've now crossed into something inappropriate. You know what I mean?
Right.
Your best friend, and all of a sudden I found out you did something.
But I
But
mean,
they don't think about men as competition.
No, but I mean,
Right.
men look at women as sort of the trophy, and if it was a race, they'd be trying to get to the trophy. Whereas if women were racing, they'd be looking to their left and to the
Trying to
right,
They're trying to trip people at the starting gate.
That's right.
trying
Yeah.
to trip them up before they get to the trophy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. I don't know which is better and which is worse.
Just different.
Just different?
Yeah.
They
Well-
can't be worse?
Yeah, I guess they could.
All right.
Well, this movie's about how worse they can be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, I love Lindsay Lohan. Are you asking me?
Oh,
Adam.
well, we all do. Well,
you?
look at her. What do I despise her. Look at her. Look at that nubile, shapely body in those tight jeans. Yuck. Get her out of my face before I vomit. Yeah, she's a pig. Yeah. I don't know. I like her. Why not? You like her?
I just think she's great. To have
Well,
a
Drew,
conflict
you
with.
see all the movies,
Yeah,
right?
because my kids, I have 11-year-old triplets. And-
Triplets. Holy mother.
And
They're
so-
good
yes.
looking. Show Tina.
You got pictures?
Tina, do you have any kids?
No,
You're
not
too
yet.
busy being funny to have kids,
I think
right?
so. That's what I'm telling my
Look
parents.
at those kids.
Oh my
Look at them.
goodness.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
There's
kids.
3 of them.
got
That's
any
the
pictures of your
triplets.
boys?
yes.
Amazing.
Okay.
Tim, you got
Yes,
got
I do have
pictures?
How old are your
pictures. 2 boys.
This is good radio. We're looking at
Two
pictures.
boys.
Yeah, they're curly hair. Hold on, I'll get it over there.
That's nice. They can both date Drew's daughter. That would be a real taboo thing.
Yeah.
Drew Dixon.
Isaiah and Julian.
Wow.
There's a picture of Julian going through luggage for you in the radio land.
Wow.
We're passing
Super
pictures
cute.
around.
Wow. Crazy hair on those two.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, thanks.
Beautiful. All right.
Shoot.
All right, you ready to move forward?
Sure.
All right, let's talk to.
Anyways, I get to see all these films because my daughter particularly goes to all this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
like What a Girl Wants, and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Is your daughter? But guys have the capacity to see a movie 5-6 times.
Oh, girls totally do that.
she does
They do?
that too. Not quite with the same directed intention that the boys do. The boys like we saw Hellboy on Friday, and they were going back on Saturday.
It's
It's like going on a roller coaster. You got to go several
Yeah.
times. Girl will see it over the year or several times.
It's good to lay that groundwork for when they get porn later. Like I've been watching, Sex Boat and Taboo 2 for
47 years.
yeah. I mean, I'm well into the thousands of watching. Still fresh.
Think of the
still
save,
fresh as it was
the
in
money
high
saved
school.
that you didn't have to buy all the.
Yeah.
You don't need new porn every month.
No, I don't.
You use the same
but I
old
treat
one.
myself anyway. I don't.
And you
need it.
still don't know the plot of the movie.
You only know the first 10 minutes of the movie.
No, he goes
No, I
directly
gotta-
to his
I gotta
favorite
go
spots.
through it. I
Yeah,
gotta
he goes
go through
he fast forwards through, finds the spots he likes, and clicks.
Well,
them
and
in.
I had this argument with guys before. I don't know if Tina can weigh in or not.
Tina can't quite grasp this. It's like the 10 minutes into the plot. No, Adam's like, plot? What are
Well,
you
the
talking
husband.
about? 10 minutes.
But maybe Tina's husband gets to watch. Do you mind if your husband watches a little porn now and again? Uh-oh.
No, I don't. But I think I would probably be more likely to watch it than
Oh,
you
really?
would. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
He's got. Yeah, that's good. When you trick him that way.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Think you don't like
nice
it.
play.
That's smart.
He's a smart guy. Don't blow his cover. Don't blow his
Yeah,
cover.
okay. That's cool. All right, but Tim.
I'm against it.
Okay, but
Whatever.
let me ask you this.
Okay.
If I rent a porn, I got to watch the whole porn before I beat off to make sure that I'm not missing something, like someone I went to high school with or something isn't at the end.
But then
You know what I mean?
then you mark the spots you want, and then you go back to the right.
Well, don't say mark because it sounds
You're
weird.
in on them.
No,
You
I
pee
know,
on the
I
spots.
know, I know in my head. Like I know, okay, the
right,
scene on the boat.
Right.
That's great.
I got to get back to that one.
Yeah.
You don't have to power all the way through. You don't have to watch the whole thing, see if there's something you're missing, someone who's better, someone you may have known before.
No.
No, me neither.
It's been a while, too.
No,
And,
me too. Yeah, me neither.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither. Me too. Me neither.
I remember we watched them with friends. Like, you ever sit in a room with a bunch of guys, like
Yes.
in college?
Yes.
That's the most uncomfortable sort of like, you sort of just look around and it's like, well, I think I'm going to go
Yeah,
eat
'cause
or
what are you
something.
gonna do?
Yeah, it's really...
Yeah, it can get uncomfortable. Yes, Drew.
Yeah, sure.
Well, here's the thing too, though. I don't know. Tim, Drew, me, we're all somewhere in the same age group, which is it's not like everyone had a VCR and a stack of porn in their room. It was like if you're lucky, you knew someone who had one that was sort of in the den, and if you wanted to watch it, well, so did 8 other guys, and it was sort of a novelty.
I remember my junior or senior year of college, they had a public viewing of Deep Throat. They put
Really?
Because it was so novelty, and literally 400 students showed up to watch this thing on a Betamax, little TV in the psychology department's lecture hall.
Really? Did you go?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you hang in?
And I didn't watch that much. It was not the most desirable
All
experience.
right,
Yeah.
but you went home and
Of course. Yes.
thank you.
But it
Keith?
holds up, the story.
It's
Oh,
always
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Over years.
Yeah, she's
years.
Even
got a-
today, it still
got a-
rings true.
Yes.
Clitoris, where her uvula would be, or something, right?
Yeah, genius.
Genius,
Cinematic
I tell
genius.
you.
Triumph, I tell you.
Keith?
It's such a commentary, a puckish satire of contemporary mores.
Just like the Titanic of porn.
Keith,
Hey, guys.
you're 25. What's up?
Hey, Adam, Dr. Drew, Tim, and Tina. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm hearing a lot of great buzz about Mean Girls. I'm hearing Heathers of the 21st Century.
Thanks.
Wow.
Very excited to see it. I got a couple SNL questions for you, Tina, if that's okay.
Okay.
First of all, Janet Jackson on a couple weeks ago, she was on Letterman and very hesitant to talk about anything about the incident. And on Saturday Night Live, she seemed to be able to joke about it a little bit. Was it tough to write for her? Was she restrictive at all?
No, she was really cool. She, she let us try anything we wanted to read through, and then we kind of figured out what would be best for the actual show from there. But obviously, she was fine joking about her wardrobe malfunction and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
That's enough. It reminds me of something, though.
Yes.
Adam's got to talk.
I use our callers like Post-its.
I like it.
You know,
Remind you to say
they say
something.
milk.
Yeah.
But I'll go to the market and then get some other stuff too. if people come on the show that are a little tight-lipped on, when they're sitting across from Letterman or Kimmel or Leno or something like that, but then they come on the show and they sort of openly mock themselves. Yeah. And I'm wondering, do you think they feel like they're playing a character in a play almost, even if it has their name on it?
Yeah, maybe it's because it's rehearsed for a couple days, they feel like they're in control of it more than like if you say something on a talk show, you don't know how it's going to come out.
Because some of the stuff, like
there'd be no follow on too. I'm sorry. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
As I saw her on Letterman, and Letterman was asking the kind of questions you'd ask if she was on your show.
Yeah.
And she was pretty tight-lipped about it. And I've seen this with a lot of celebrities. So immediately come on the show and start poking fun at themselves and or making fun of other celebrities. Like, they're playing Courtney Love. Normally this is sort of a town where you'd be scared that Courtney Love would then, hit you El Kabong style with a guitar, for making fun of her.
Yeah.
If anyone was going to bring back the El Kabong,
it'd be Courtney.
I think it would be Courtney, right?
Yeah.
Although you got to go acoustic if you're going El Kabong. It doesn't work with electric guitar. You need something to crack over someone's head.
She needs a little Lone Ranger band across her eyes.
Yeah. All right, let's talk to Kelsey, who's 21. Kelsey?
Hello.
What's happening, baby doll?
I'm having some problems.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Here we go.
Okay. I'm having some problems. When I have intercourse, I don't have any vaginal wetness at all.
Are you on a medication?
Birth control, and that's it.
Which birth control?
Orthotricycline.
That will do that sometimes. It's more
Really?
common. Yeah, that's not the pill that usually does that, but I have had patients complain about that from that pill. So you may want to talk to your doctor about changing to something a little different.
Is it normal? My significant other just thinks I'm not having an orgasm. I have an orgasm, but I don't have any wetness.
Yeah, usually, in my experience, that's been from the progesterone in the pills that does that. The fact that you can't have you are having an orgasm?
Yes, I am.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Why are you shaking your head?
I don't know.
Drew?
It sounds funny. There'd be no arousal, but again, the dryness can be a lack of estrogen.
You're as bad as her fiance is, Drew.
Pretty bad, huh?
Hey, Kelsey.
Yeah.
Does he not believe you?
What? He doesn't believe. Well, he just thinks that when a woman has an orgasm, there should be a puddle underneath her of wet.
No.
Well, yeah, that was his last gal.
Yeah,
sure.
Sorry, Kelsey.
What about some Astroglide?
Right, something to compensate for that.
Exactly.
I think it's not so much. Are you getting pain or irritation during intercourse?
It kind of, when I have an orgasm, I kind of do have like a little discomfort in the beginning.
All right, so you might as well just use some lubricant and tell your boyfriend to shut up. You might not even need to change the pill if it's not bothering you.
You make noise and stuff, though? So, he got something to hang his hat on, right? You do something,
So
right?
it's not abnormal. It does happen then.
It happens for yes. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Use that lube. I wonder, how lube consumption is doing in this country.
Why?
I don't know. I just started thinking about it.
I think it's up.
Like,
It's up?
Lube is up. There's got to be some sort of shareholders meeting over at KY or something where they point to a graph.
Well, Tina mentioned
Lube
Astroglide. That's the first time we've had somebody mention a brand name.
Well, it's a good brand.
See?
Yeah.
So Astroglide must be making a move.
Yeah. They run the commercial every once in a while when they talk about feminine lubrication.
They have that KY warming commercial. That's creepy. Like,
Condom. Trojan has a warming condom now too.
Wow.
Yeah.
they have a vibrating condom. Somebody.
No,
Yeah,
not
it was
Trojan.
no, not Trojan. Somebody.
Does the KY warming thing. They used a guy, Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi. He does that thing, and it's like he laid his hands on your vagina. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Just, Hassan! I like the idea. I'd like the idea of the warming lube, even if it wasn't, used in a sexual way. Just a little chafing on the elbows.
Hurt yourself playing tennis? Give me a lube. Warm it up.
Give me some of that.
Ben Gay.
Give me that lava KY. All right. Drew, I used some of that in my hair, didn't I, once?
What
I
used
use?
Astroglide.
Astroglide.
Yeah, we were at college, and he mentioned that he had nothing to put in his
My
hair.
hair was getting a little nappy.
So he reached in his closet. There's some Astroglide. Just put it in.
Yeah,
There you go.
worked fine. Here's my theory.
It works.
Almost everything is
Don't
just...
encourage him, Tina.
Almost any. By the way, anything you can shove up your ass, you can put on your head.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, if you can put it up your ass, you can eat it.
Yeah.
If you can put it up your ass, you can ram it in your eye repeatedly.
Well,
with a sharp stick. And
not necessarily the eye, but you can put it in your mouth and on your hair.
I'm telling you, if you can put it in your ass, you could rub it in your baby's eye and it'll be fine.
Can you put stool in your eye? No.
Stool?
No.
All right. Well, hold on.
I didn't say have you. I said could you, or is it a good thing to
You're
do?
Right. Okay. Touche, Drew. But there's no company producing stool.
Yes, touche. Yes.
Yet.
Adam Carolla's new stool.
Synthesized stool.
I think it'd just be Duke by Adam Carolla.
Yeah. All right. We could find some use for it.
For Duke?
Well, I'm saying we come up with a synthesized stool and then let the consumer figure out what to
What
do
they
with
wanna
it.
smear it on.
Let's not do it the other way where we come up with the product and then, they come up with the need.
Duke by Adam Carolla, the ultimate democratic solution.
Right.
Yeah, whatever you
use
want.
it. I'd imagine be used in, fraternity hazings and things like that.
Okay, all right.
You got neighbors on your nerves. Just broke up with a girlfriend, where cars parked. That kind of stuff.
Right, you want to mess with a neighbor, but you don't want, DNA testing to come back to be a problem.
Yeah, because stool, take it from me, chock full of DNA. Full.
That's corn. It's not DNA.
Mike,
Yes, sir.
you're 16?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
First off, Adam, man, you should run for governor of California. You know that?
All right, I'll do that.
And Dr. Drew, how are you? And tonight's guest?
Hello?
Hi.
That's Tina Fey and Tim Meadows, by the way.
Hi,
Yeah,
Tina.
yeah, thanks. I forgot her name.
Movies, Mean Girls. What's up?
Oh, really? Yeah. So my parents found out I smoked pot, or my mom did, actually. She found my pipe in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And, they both smoke pot themselves. So, and my dad, he's not like, totally anti-smoking, but he's just like, I know you're going to do it, so just be responsible. My mom is just totally, don't do this, I'm kicking you out of my house. And so my dad and mom are divorced, so my dad
So you're going to live with your dad so you can smoke pot.
asked me to move in with him.
Fantastic.
And you think I should do this, or
I think you got to stay with your mom and listen to her.
what? You think I should?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, Mike.
How old is he?
He's 16.
Oh, yeah.
There's a million things to tell Mike, but you go ahead.
All right, well, it's not a popular opinion, but smart people can do drugs up to a point. If you're mediocre in the brains department or even low, if you do drugs, you're going to be unemployable. No one really talks about this. I'll put Mike on hold so I don't offend him, but
Go ahead, Governor.
here's the thing. If you're a super intelligent guy or gal, you can dabble in drugs a little bit. You can experiment. You can even smoke weed on a semi-regular basis and still have a regular job and make lots of money and go to college. You can do well. You won't do as well as you would have done if you didn't do the drugs, but you get knocked down from sort of super genius to just above average. If you're hovering somewhere around not really able to complete high school or get a job and then start doing copious amounts of drugs, you'll just be like retarded. You will slide down. I mean, it numbs you a certain percent. Now, eventually, you'll have liver problems and you'll be out in the street and you'll kill yourself. But I'm just talking about in the short term. We don't really talk about this that much. It's just like drugs are bad, pot's bad, don't do this, don't do that.
Just don't dumb down.
A guy like Mike needs to use all of, he needs to feel like he just hopped out of a cold shower in order to take a test or fill out a job application. If he's sort of, and we all know those guys that are, there's comics who can just get baked and stoned and high, whatever, and then walk out on stage and be a genius for an hour. Mike is not that guy.
And eventually that house of cards falls too. And the thing about the
Eventually.
pot under the age of 18 is there is some data that suggests it can interrupt development, emotional development. And if you are prone to addiction, Mike, marijuana can be profoundly addictive for some people. And
Well, first of all, Adam, I go to school baked almost every day, and I don't make bad grades. I make, A's, B's, and probably a C.
But here's the deal: is
All
that
right.
so you are addicted, and that's the deal, Mike. And it is a interruption of the normal developmental process. It's something you're going to be doing every day from now on. It will have great difficulty stopping. It's responsible for about 1 out of 5 admissions to chemical dependency units today in the United States. It is a very, very addictive drug for some people. you're one of those people, and you're starting at a young enough age where it's going to have real consequences.
Well, you go to school baked every day, and your parents both smoke out, so maybe you are one of those
But intellectually is not so much my concern. It is really more about emotional development, and I see all addiction as what I call a bid for affect regulation, ability to control and regulate feelings. And once you get going with it, it's bad. It's tough to stop. So good luck.
Hey, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not sure what your plans are for the future, but I would really encourage you to ease off on the weed. And listen, I'm not uptight. I'll smoke weed if someone gives me weed.
All right, let's go smoke a bowl, Adam.
I'm done with the... Well, no, I got to do it with, like, someone... Here's the thing. I got to do it with a cool person. You know what I mean?
Like, you get anxious? You freak out?
Yeah, I don't want to do it with someone who's less cool than I am. Otherwise, it's no fun.
I see.
I want someone to be cooler, you know?
Like Snoop Dogg or something.
Yeah, like Snoop.
He's done it with Snoop too many times.
Oh, my God. Man, does that guy smoke a lot of weed.
He's back at it.
He's
I
back
thought
at it.
Bishop Don Juan cured him.
Yeah, he claimed to not do it anymore.
Yeah, anytime you got
His spiritual advisor cured him.
Encrusted chalice, sure. He's your spiritual
pimp,
advisor.
the big pimp.
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry,
It's
what?
Bishop Don Juan, his spiritual advisor.
I have been to the bishop's house, or should I say apartment, which is not very far from here. And not many guys own a Cadillac and a Rolls Royce and live in an apartment. What the bishop does. I mean, I walked into this guy's apartment, and it was like a scene. It was like that scene from Animal House where the guy comes into the Black Roadhouse and he's like, "Otis, my man!" And I just came walking in, "Howdy, fellas!" And like 19 gangbangers and just a haze of smoke, all playing video games and eating Popeye, all just sitting there, and they all just sort of looked up at me very slowly and simultaneously. It was a good time. I've leafed through the bishop's closet, seen some of his outfits.
Wow.
Yeah, he's good people. Good people.
Good times.
All right, good times.
There you go.
Tina Fey is here. Timmy the Bishop Meadows is here tonight. We're talking about Mean Girls, and we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine will be right back. So get your problems ready.
Mark your calendars. The Olympics in Athens are coming August 13th to the networks of NBC.
Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine, the best of LoveLine. We're back. I'm Adam. That's Doctor Who.
Drew.
That's
Mr. Enthusiasm. I'm enthusiastic because we're not here.
That's right. We're doing something, and I bet it's better than this.
Well, not better than this, but better than us doing this.
That's right. All right. Well, we only run the best shows for the best of.
Right.
So without any further ado, a guy who turned out to be the nicest guy in the world, and I really wanted to meet because he is one of the biggest players in one of my most favorite shows, Survivor. This is Colby from Survivor All Stars. Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew over in Bum F. It's Colby here tonight from Survivor. Yeah.
A dismal clap.
Got off, did the Australia, and the now off the All-Star. We'll be getting back to that card game before the night is through. Jennifer?
Oh,
Yeah.
You're 23?
Yeah.
You're 4 months pregnant?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Father died 2 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
The father of the child?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
He had a drug overdose
Oh, boy.
of everything you could possibly imagine.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. But the thing is, he didn't tell his parents before he passed about the baby. And they found out through some people, I guess, that I'm not associated with. And they told his parents, and they wouldn't allow me at the funeral or anything like that. So I was just wondering if I should just let it go and let them come around, or if I should...
Well, why wouldn't they wouldn't allow you at the funeral?
Yeah, because I guess they associated me with drugs, which I've never done a drug, and I'm clean. And I guess, like they say, addicts hide everything, so...
So you're just with this guy who was a full-blown addict, and you've never done drugs yourself?
No, and that's what, like... I've known him for 12 years, but I didn't live here. I moved away for a while. and I came back and started hanging out, and I didn't know he was like this. And
it still doesn't make sense why they wouldn't allow you at the funeral. There's something missing.
They wouldn't allow me, my mom, my dad, none of my family to go. I don't know if they're trying to blame somebody for his own actions or what.
Yeah. You have another child, too?
Yeah.
And that child's got to be like 8 months old.
Yeah.
Who's the father of that one?
He left me when he found out I was pregnant. And when
he found out you're pregnant with this other guy's kid?
No, when I was pregnant with my first child.
Oh, I see.
And
all right, hold on a second. We have to convene. So I know what Drew's thinking. Drew's thinking, well, this is a tragedy, but yet there's more to it than meets the eye. She's not just some Pollyanna who's never actually even had a thimbleful of alcohol in her life. She magically gets hooked up with some junkie and can't go to the funeral, even though she had a bonding relationship with this guy. There's some denial. There's something, and then it starts to things start to bleed in.
She uses the phrase "I'm clean," which
there's something going on, and then you hear the kid in the background. Now there's another guy and another kid, and it starts to it comes unraveled a little bit. Doesn't mean these people aren't wrong.
Yeah.
And by the way, can you stop somebody coming? How
do you stop that? If coming to a funeral,
your wife died, or my wife died, or your girlfriend died, or Chris's beanbag chair he humps died. Engineer Chris, could the parents of the beanbag chair stop Chris from coming to the funeral? I don't think wild horses could stop this kid from attending that funeral. I'm just saying, you just go, no, I'm going to show up. I'm going to pay my respects. I don't know how that works. I don't know how it is. I guess you're talking, and they're saying, no, you
How did you find out that you weren't supposed to come even?
Well, okay, we showed up at the funeral home, and where I guess people are supposed to exit, they had his name above it, and where to the room where they had him, they had exit above the sign. So we went into the room that had his name above it.
Ominous, by the way.
And the family, his aunts and uncles, stopped us, asked us our names, checked a list, and they said that we were on the list, so we could not come in.
Oh,
it's like an LA club.
So in a way, yeah, you got to tip them. They're looking for a tip.
You got to agree as a funeral home director.
Yeah.
Well, we did. And the funeral director set up a time for my family.
Hold on. She doesn't know what that means. I just like the idea of you going, is it going to be an open casket? No, absolutely not. Maybe this will help open the casket a little. That'll get a crack open. I'll get a crack. And peel off another 20. We should be able to chalk it up about 6 inches. If you stick your face in there, you could probably see it if you had one of those pen-like flashlights. Maybe this will help get the casket just a little bit more open. It's great.
Horrible.
It's like the maitre d'.
No,
Jennifer?
Honestly, we talked to the funeral director. They were going to give us our own time to mourn him, and then the family found out that he was going to let us, and told them that absolutely not. So the funeral director came to my house and told me about what happened, and brought me a bunch of the funeral flyers and everything, and that's all we got out of it.
Jennifer.
Still confused.
Yeah, here's the thing, and here's the problem. And I feel bad for you, and you're pregnant with this guy's kid. This guy died a few weeks ago. There's still parts missing here, and I'm not sure why. Had you had contact with the family before this?
I met him a couple times, but I'd only hung out with him by myself twice.
Was there a problem when you were there then with them?
Do you have a troubled
No, they
past?
were real nice, and his mom's the principal of an elementary school. And, she was real nice and polite, and
okay.
that's what I don't get.
And your past is you got a kid, you don't do drugs.
No, I don't do anything. I'm a mother, and I own my own business, and that's what I do.
You do, what's that business, phone sex? Or?
Yeah, right. No, we started a security business.
Okay.
Who's we?
All right, so...
Me and my dad.
Okay. So this is a tragedy. I'm sorry for the way they handled it. I don't know. Maybe they were just in such grief they couldn't see anybody that they reminded them of their son. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, they did that.
And by the way, as a guy who's one of his best buddies smoked weed constantly, and whose mom always assumed I was the guy who was forcing him to smoke the weed. Yeah, that's what I do. I take a big hit, and then we'd French kiss, and I would massage his lungs and blow it into it. Parents are, by the way, absolutely batty about that kind of stuff. I mean, your son's a junkie. He's hooked up with some chick who doesn't do drugs, and you can still blame that person, anybody but your own. It is amazing the capacity of especially a mother to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, but anyway, so Jennifer, you're going to have his child?
Yeah.
All right. And yeah.
I didn't know if I mean it's just gone. I've gone through hell these past couple weeks trying to figure out everything.
Jennifer, you want to know whether to tell the family?
Well, the family found out through some of, I guess, his other friends that were able to go to the funeral, and they have made no attempt. They said that they don't. They told. I've heard through the grapevine or whatever that they don't want to deal with the baby situation or any of that. So I was wondering if I should just let it go and just say forget him, or if I should try to get them into my child's life.
Well,
I would say not.
No, I would say no. I would also say a couple of things. One, I don't know if the family is financially obliged to be involved with this. No,
not at all.
Drew says no. Because it's happened through 11 times actually.
Jennifer, I have a question. Are you dating? Do you have a boyfriend now?
No. No, I don't.
Probably best. You're in Indiana. Colby be swinging through there in July. So if you need
that's
a little.
not why I was asking.
Now, here's the thing, Jennifer. How about you give the kid up for adoption?
I can't do that.
Why? All right.
Huh?
Why can't you?
Because I would wonder all the time about it, and
Wonder about it being with a worthwhile family.
Assume he's doing better than he is with you, and then it's easy.
But I take very good care of my son now.
Okay. All right. Just the idea that you're 23, you're trying to run a business, you have an 8-month-old, you're going to have another. Do you just have one kid so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer, don't deal. Look, if the family doesn't want you involved, then fine. They get.
By the way, why is the child up at 3 a.m?
He watches Nightline.
Drew, what do you think she ought to do?
I think the child would have a much greater chance with an adoptive parent.
Here's the thing.
She's got chaos in her life. She's busy trying to support another child. Could you imagine at 23 having had 2 children?
No.
It's unimaginable.
That's why I asked, because I think you're right.
Oh, true. Yeah. Plus, your ass would be like a dinner bell. I mean, just be like that triangle. I mean, imagine blown out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as a guy.
Nice.
Right? Okay, yeah. Here's the thing. Here's what Drew is responding to. Here's what I'm responding to. Our spidey sense is tingling. Yeah. Security business with dad, cranked out a kid with another guy who's not in the picture, pregnant with this guy. Parents magically don't want her anywhere near the funeral. Much more to this, and just a sort of general white trash demeanor. Much more to this than meets the eye. Yeah. We talk to these people all the time. They're like, these are the same people when they're in high school. They're like, well, why'd you get expelled? Principal doesn't like me.
Right.
Doesn't like you, or you vandalize the cafeteria again. You know what I mean? And if you talk to them, well, unless you can talk to the principal, you'll never hear it. It's like, according to them, they just got tossed out for no good reason. So I feel sorry for what Jennifer's going through. I bet there's more to it than
absolutely.
meets the eye. All right. We're with Colby from Survivor All-Stars, and LoveLine will be right back after this.
Dude, you got issues.
Call LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191.
Hey, everybody, it's Adam.
And I'm Dr. Drew.
Here to talk about Axe deodorant body spray.
Yes, sir.
You spray that on, you give stink the Axe.
Welcome back to LoveLine on 100.5 The Zone.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine, the best of LoveLine. Don't bother calling the show. We got it all worked out for you. Now,
Anne's in love with this guy, Colby.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, she dilates.
Went to four pair of panties tonight. Colby from Survivor was in. Colby was in here, and we pulled Colby away from a card game. He was playing with the host of Survivor, Jeff Probst, and, of course, movie star Shannon Elizabeth. They ended up calling in, and it went a little something like this. And the now off the All-Star. Jeff Probst, of course, the biggest survivor of them all, is on the line. Colby playing cards with Jeff. Jeff?
I just won a huge hand during the commercial.
Oh, you guys played a whole... Okay, now I'm missing it.
Yes, we did.
Now, what do you play?
We play a lot of junk games. You know, in Los Angeles now, there's this Texas Hold'em elitism that's like, you know, all these guys play. But we play all the between the sheets and 727 and F Your Neighbor and any other good game.
You know, it's nice every once in a while, say a round of Guts.
We've good.
I actually caught a round of Guts before I left to come over here.
Yeah.
Guts is
and we played Texas
nice.
Hold'em. We play it all. It's dealer choice, so you get to play whatever you want.
Little night baseball or black
there you go.
anaconda can be.
There you go.
Can be fun.
Threes, you got to pay the pot if you want the threes.
Yeah. Now now who do you have? You got a big celebrity game. You got you, Jeff. You got Shannon, Elizabeth.
We have different people.
You got Colby.
Yeah, and a couple other actors are in here usually, but tonight it's just Miss Elizabeth who's dying to get on the phone and.
Oh, really?
And talk about Donald.
She's the token female. I mean, she's the only estrogen we allow in the house, but it's because she's so damn good at cards.
She needs to come on this show. Put her on the phone.
All right, hold on. Here she is.
Thank you. This is great.
Hey.
Hey, Shannon.
Yay.
Shannon Elizabeth, everybody.
How you doing?
What's happening, baby doll?
Can I just say Jeff doesn't like Texas Hold'em because he always loses at it. He's not good at it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it is with cards. Whatever one you happen to win at, it becomes coincidentally your favorite
and for the
game.
record, Shannon comes into the game tonight with both guns blazing, starts betting rounds of cards, and we're all looking at each other going, who hit the lottery? What is she doing? And she's like, well,
I'm so excited. I wish you were here so I was taking your money, Colby.
are you winning?
I'm winning. Everyone is down. That hand that Jeff just won, I dropped out of early, so I didn't lose anything.
Oh, so now you're playing charity? What is this all about?
What do you mean?
And what do you guys...
I didn't have anything. I dropped out of it.
Hey, dropped out.
Right.
You got, there's that Kenny Rogers song that explains the game in great detail. That's right.
That's
All right,
right.
so Shannon, when are you coming on this show?
I don't have anything going on right now. I don't know.
Well, don't you got a movie out?
Yeah, but I'm done with promotion for that.
Oh, all right. Well, you can come on just to hang out and be.
I could. It's not always my call, but I would love to.
All right. I'll tell you, we're gonna hold you to that, even though I'm not sure what it was.
And can I just say, can I give you guys a little something on Colby?
Oh,
yes,
no.
please.
Shannon, wait, hold on. We're live here, so don't convict me.
No, I'm not. He is our Martha Stewart.
Oh, really?
He cooks for us every week,
Oh.
brings over the best chili, and he did not make it tonight because of you guys, and we're very bitter, and we're hungry.
Oh, so
I
yeah.
expect him to come back here with pizza afterwards.
He brought a 7-layer dip into the studio. That's delightful.
Have you guys tasted his water, by the way?
His what?
His water?
Oh, his water. Oh, his alleged water is Big Gulp, which is nothing but Kamchatka and Gatorade. Yes, I'm sure there's booze in there.
Thanks, Shannon.
This kid's got a problem, Drew.
Hey, I just want to make sure you guys are still going to be on the table when we wrap up here, because I'm coming back to take your money.
Oh, well, at least I'm here. Everybody else might be broke, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I got
I'm not,
it all. This might be the first night I walk away with some cash, though.
Yeah, that's the truth, Adam. She has really lost her butt.
I bet you. Here's the thing. Here's my prediction. Once that pot brownie kicks in, Probst is going to be out of there because it's really. This is really a problem. This is the same problem. Well, Kimmel's had this problem a time or two, which is you play cards, you get really baked, and then you forget how to count. You're not sure what to do. You start laughing when you're supposed to have your poker face on. It's a horrible combination of drugs and activity.
Well, it's not horrible if everyone's doing
Well, that's
it.
true.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the
It's
thing.
great for those of us that don't participate, though.
That's
Why
right.
you guys mess each other up.
That's right. Like me. That's right. Yeah. All right, Shannon. Well, God bless you. Thanks.
Shannon, do you have any problems that you would like
Yeah.
Dr. Drew or Adam to, help you out with? Come on, we got you on the phone.
Well, what do I do when I'm in a poker game and there are guys there I like, but they have alleged girlfriends, and how do you deal with that?
It's got to be tough because there's some pretty hunky dudes at that table.
And
Probst got that buckskin choker on,
with
and
each other more than with any of the girls. It's such a weird thing.
yeah, it's got to be torture. It's all I can do to keep my hands off Colby myself, sitting here in the studio.
I know, it's tough.
I feel sorry for you, Shannon, but some kindly gent will show pity on you, and show you a night. I'm sure, any day now.
Well, if you guys ever want to come play poker with us, we're here.
Yeah, we do. We need to get Adam there one night.
Well, yeah. Colby and I are going to do that thing at the end of the show where we exchange phone numbers and never call each
Never
other.
call.
But it's great. Yeah. All right,
Yeah, change like the email addresses and
Yeah,
the
we're not
two-way
going to get that far.
pagers
No,
and
come on.
get
Hey,
all the info.
so
Get the
Shannon, we're going to. Well, look, let's put it this way. The next time you have something to plug, which I guess will be relatively soon, you will come on our show and plug it, yes?
Yes.
I will do my best. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for that half-committed answer. Give our love to Jeff as well. Everybody, Shannon Elizabeth and Jeff Prost playing cards with the big boys. We'll take ourselves a little break. Colby here from Survivor. We'll be right back.
Here it is. Bottom line, it sucks being single today. Tons of lame people and no decent prospects. Call the date line. Call the date line. Call the date line.
1-877-889-DATE. LoveLine will be right back. So get your problems ready.
This is LoveLine. KZZO Sacramento. An Infinity Broadcasting Station. 100.5. The Zone.
Hey, everybody, it's Adam. That's my on and off again lover, Dr. Drew, and this is the best of Loveline. Next up, a star that is so big, Drew had to ask who he was during the break when we were looking at the paper for best of. But if you ever saw Dave Attell...
Great segment, though.
Dave Attell, well, had to be good or wouldn't make best of.
Yeah.
Dave Attell is from Insomniac. Dave Attell's also one of the best stand-up comics to ever
I remember
walk the
he's the
planet.
only comedian that's come in here that you
I'll
gave
tell
that
ya.
particular
Boy, is this
accolade
guy
to.
good.
Normally, Adam
you should
says,
go watch this
comedians,
guy.
They suck.
No,
This
he's
guy's
great.
good.
He's great on Insomniac on Comedy Central. He's also great on stage, and now he's great on this show. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Dave Attell in tonight from Comedy Central's Insomniac, and one of the hottest stand-up comedians working today. Well, I don't know if you want to call him hot, but funniest.
I do the job.
He does the job. He gets the job done.
Yeah.
And how you can put together an hour worth of material is beyond me.
Mind-boggling, yeah.
Just remember it. I mean,
yeah.
How does that work? How much does the set vary from night to night?
Well, I like to keep it loose, but it seems that this fall, whatever it was, last fall or whatever, I was on tour with Louis Black, and he's a great comic. You might know him from The Daily Show, and
sure.
He, he's very political and emotional and everything, and he had a really great act. I think he's doing a HBO hour. Should be out sometime next couple of months, so you can really see like what an hour looks like of stand up. And for me, I'm more of a joke teller, like one joke at a time, and that's how you kind of build an hour. You just get jokes, and if they have to do it the same thing, then you try and connect them into a bit or a hunk or a chunk, whatever you call it. And before you know it, you got a, hour of stuff. And
how many jokes do you think you tell? Do you have any idea?
How many are good?
Well, no. I know that answer. But in an hour, do you tell 33 jokes? How many, and I know you don't quantify it that way, but do you have a ballpark estimate?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it would be coming up on 100 because my stuff is pretty short. Try and get to it quickly. That's kind of a New York thing where you get to the punchline because people are usually screaming you suck and get off. So you try and get to the funny as quick as you can. Out here, people are a little bit more laid back. You have more time. But I'd say around 100, around 100 jokes, give or take, midget thing here and there.
Drew, you're in your life, what are you up to? 22, 23
joke tally. I think we were up in the 20s, yeah.
Yeah. Drew, so it's been a lifetime.
They weren't all funny, though.
No, but some are ironic.
Yeah, but you're a doctor, so it's funny.
Sorry,
it's like
they lowered the bar for me.
Yeah, it's like when these retired ball players go up into the booth and
it's more
they're
like the Special Olympics,
the
really.
funniest guy. They should have stand-up
comedy
Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd
be great. Yeah, be like what's her name's friend on Facts of Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blair.
Yeah, Blair's friend. She had that retarded friend that told jokes.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see much of that anymore, but it's always funny.
Well, occasionally you'll catch a comic with like a palsied hand or, just some kind of weird oddity where you see that humor has been how they've handled it. And now the rest of us awkwardly have to kind of deal with it. But, it attracts all types.
Yeah, well, it takes all kinds. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
A lot of lazy-eyed guys.
Yeah. Julio, back to the saga known as
So
Julio.
you've been sleeping daily with your brother's wife, pregnant multiple times, yet she's had a spontaneous abortion or miscarriage.
Spastic uterus. Kid never made it.
Incompetent cervix, they call it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're continuing to carry on this way with this nutball.
I just need to know if I should leave her or not.
You leave her? Well, it's hard
Where
to
are you
leave.
gonna go?
Hard to leave people that are married. If you really think about it.
Well, I'm in love with her. I am. I know I am. But
Why don't you sacrifice that for the sort of well-being of your entire family? Stop doing this.
It does kind of make you wonder what kind of gal she might be, and secondly, what kind of mother she may be to her child.
How old's the nephew?
5.
Do you hate your brother? I mean, to do that to your brother? I mean,
you know what?
Did he not let you play with stuff or something, and now you need to be with everything he has?
No, it wasn't like that. I just, after the years went by, I mean, I used to like when I was small. And, I don't know, after the years he got with her, and I mean, I hated him for that.
Oh, you was with her before they got married?
No, I wasn't. I was really small. And I wanted her, but I never got her, and I hated him for getting her.
I see. Dave, by the way, Dave's like almost every guy I talk to behind a counter.
Julio, you mean?
I mean, Julio, sorry, Dave.
But there's a bit of Dave in him.
Yeah. Well, the attitude is Dave, but the vocabulary's more Julio. Like, I never know what they're talking about. Okay. So what's the answer? Stop it.
Stop
Can
it.
you please stop
Absolutely, Julio, stop it.
And this is going to blow up. And I'm just from... I may be jumping to conclusions, but Julio seems like he comes from the kind of family that if the brother found out, he would stab him with a sprinkler key moments after he found out.
Gunplay on the lawn.
Yes.
And Julio only starts to make sense to me if he's got sort of a psychotic process about him, like if he hears voices and things. You know what I mean? It just doesn't, he's not really connected.
Yeah. I think the most
reality.
dangerous voice Julio could hear would be his own at this point.
Yeah.
If he heard someone else's, it would probably be a help. Julio?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're asking you to stop because this thing's going to blow up.
Yeah, it is. I know it is.
You will get popped.
Do you have any medical problems, Julio?
No, I don't.
You ever been in a hospital for any reason?
No, I just broke my knee, but that was it.
Yeah, no mental hospital stuff?
No.
Okay. It doesn't mean he didn't need it.
What would you think if you were in your brother's place and you just found out your brother was banging your wife for how long?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, going on 2 years.
Yeah, what would you think
do?
if he came to you and said that? And
Well, I won't go to him and tell him anything, but if he did, I mean, about it, I'd probably
Did he do
You'd be more than pissed off. You'd hate him.
Wait a
You'd
minute.
feel.
wait.
And if he does find out...
Putting something together, did he do something to you when you were growing up?
No, he didn't.
Nothing sexually? Is that what you're saying, Drew? No. Okay. Oh, listen, Kreskin, who cares?
Because of what kind of guy would marry that kind of woman? And what kind of situation would create Julio's hatred for his brother?
I'm going to send her incompetent uterus a windbreaker because that's the hero of the whole story. If there's any light at the end of the Julio tunnel, it's her incompetent uterus. Yes, Drew?
Absolutely.
Because otherwise, they'd have 30 kids, and no one would know it. And by the way, well, let's see, DNA. No, they'd have to be twins for the DNA to match up. They could do a DNA test, but the kid would all look like the brother, obviously, who comes from the same place Julio does. All right, let's just stop it. And if he does ever find out, don't say 2 years. Say 18 months. Softens the blow just a little bit. Eric?
Yeah, sorry about that. Wasting your time, guys. I'll ask my question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend, and she's a little loose for my taste, and we haven't done nothing, and she says she hasn't done nothing, or she doesn't masturbate. And she goes, oh, it's my gynecologist. He does, like, these tests where one of them where he has a little plastic thing, and he puts it in there and opens it up and takes wipes or something like that.
Yeah, it's called a pelvic exam, Eric. That's what every woman gets.
Eric wasn't born yesterday. Come on. Yeah.
So that would happen for young girls,
Every woman gets that every year.
Oh.
What are you getting at, Eric?
No, but like, I don't know, can a gynecologist make some girl that loose? Like, my hands are pretty big, and I can almost fit my whole fist in there.
No way. Shut up. Bogus. All right, listen. Put your fist in your mouth, would you? But and don't do it slowly. Have it get a running start at your mouth before it goes in, all right?
My face?
Yes. Well, open your mouth wide enough, you'll be fine.
So...
All right, listen, he's a jackass.
Well, I don't get it. So he's upset that
It's bogus. That's a bogus call. But we do have plenty of stupid guys who think that the woman is cheating or not a virgin because she's not tight enough down there.
For his taste.
For his taste, exactly.
Right.
Which is ridiculous.
Right.
That wouldn't be Michael Jackson's taste, right?
No.
That tight.
No, different type.
Okay.
Different area.
Yeah.
Mandy?
Yeah.
Close. Mandy, you're 18.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay, I was going out with this guy for like a year, and we got into the rough sex thing, and we got into asphyxiation, where he choked me.
Yeah.
Now, we broke up. Now I'm with this new guy, and I can't orgasm unless I'm choked.
Mm-hmm. And you don't want to tell him to do it.
Well, I've talked to him about it, but he doesn't feel comfortable doing it because he feels that he can hurt me.
You don't believe that he can?
Well, I mean, I know that he can, but I know my limits also.
Yeah.
What are your limits?
My limits?
Yeah, how do you know what your limits are when you're unconscious?
Well,
I'm not unconscious. It's just almost to that point, and then it's...
They have a safe word. It's
I'm choking you to death.
That's the safe word.
You understand, part of the problem is that the blood supply to the brain gets cut off when you hold the carotids down, and you could go out and be dead in seconds.
You a real doctor, just a love doctor.
Right, Mandy?
Yeah.
That's how people die. People die of this. I've seen many patients die of this.
Yes.
Many, many.
Okay, so how do I get out of not doing it anymore then?
Just focus on other means of being close and having orgasm. Were you abused or something? Is that in your past?
No.
Nothing? You have no one hit you?
You just stumbled.
I was spanked as a child, but I mean not abused.
Did they hit you with an object?
No.
And did they do this often?
Only when I was bad.
Did they do this often?
No. I wasn't a bad kid. I went to private school, and they spanked us.
Aha.
They spanked you at
us
school?
with those paddles.
Oh, my God.
Oh, really? She's 18.
Wow.
I mean, this is...
At least 78.
Yeah.
Expect you to be like 78 or something to say.
She went to private school in 2001, you know?
No, it was more like kindergarten through like third grade.
That's incredible. You should report
Still, that was like
place.
1996.
That's against the law.
No, it's not because the parents signed a waiver.
It's against the law, Mandy. Waiver or not, you can't do that. Because in fact, I was thinking the other day,
my dad used to ask for that waiver and then say, no, man,
I was thinking about today
one.
how kids, physical abuse has such a profound effect on kids' development, and how parents go, well, I do that with my kid. It's discipline, all this kind of crap. Then I think to myself, really, would you walk down the street and you smack a kid who just a little out of line? You smack somebody else's kid or some kid who's standing in line? You smack them? That's okay? No, only your own kids.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre. It's so ridiculous.
Hey,
so Mandy, yes, that's where some of this need for the high arousal comes from.
But here's the thing. And tell me what you think of this. I feel like she's 18. The last guy she was with was the Boston Strangler, and if she keeps going down this road, pretty soon she's going to be, hanging in a clown outfit. She needs to now you've come to a crossroads. You're with a steady guy who doesn't want to choke the life out of you while he's banging the bejesus out of you. How about you just go down his path and not get choked?
But I don't get anything out of it.
You get nothing.
It's to the point right now where I don't even want to have sex with him because I don't get anything out of it.
What about oral sex?
I don't get off on oral sex.
How about anal?
I've never tried that.
So you'll be choked to death, but you won't take the trip up the Hershey.
Well, la-di-da.
Well, there we go, Miss Rough Sex Play.
Only. I figure that's exit.
Oh, really? Okay, but you're allowed to be strangled. Now, come on
that's
already.
a tall order is a 69 strangling. You ever do that, Drew? I have to use my feet to strangle the woman.
That's like a James Bond.
69 strangling.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you take a noose and you.
Oh, I do that.
You push with your feet.
Yeah. All right, Mandy. There's something screwed up about you, baby doll.
Really, very seriously, man.
And here's what we're asking. We're asking all of you to do this. Instead of being screwed up and saying, "Hey, but that's my thing," how about saying, "Hey, you're screwed up.
Better do something about
maybe there's an opportunity to stop this." I mean, like anything. Like if you're doing heroin, it's not, "Hey, that's my thing." It's, "No, you're a junkie and you should probably quit."
That's right.
If you want to F 5-year-old boys, it's not, "Hey, that's my thing." It's, "No, you better stop."
And the same is true with this before you expire, which could happen easily.
Right.
You need to any fetish for that matter really is just primarily to create profound levels of arousal because you've had those arousal systems burned out or unwired by the extreme abuse or the unfortunate experiences in childhood, and also to distance yourself from the other person. You notice how she's so angry and demeaning and the guy because God forbid he's trying to be intimate with.
And then think about the poor guy too. He kills you.
Yeah.
And then it's that scene from a movie where it's like, should I call the cops? They'll never believe me. I got a couple of priors. I got to bury her in a shallow grave, Then the cops come sniffing around and they find your scarf on the nightstand, and they always suspect. And next thing you know, they end up digging. See, now the guy's doing hard time. And then what happens in court is your parents have to show up because they want this guy put away forever, and then the details start coming out. She told me that unless I was finger blasting her and strangling her, that she. And then the parents just are tearing up, and it's like, she begged me to do it to her. She wanted me to call her a slut and flog her with my penis. Your mom is now broken down into tears. Your dad's got a shotgun in his mouth.
And who's the only winner? Ed Harris. He gets
right.
to play your dad in the movie.
Yeah, when they do the movie.
So if you want to give Ed Harris work, then you just keep it going, girl.
That's right. That's right. Bill, it's true. That's how Ed gets his work. And Jeremy Piven will get work too, not because of the type, not because
he'll be the friend.
It's just he's in every other movie.
Right.
So there's a 50-50 shot he's going to be in this production too. Bill?
Yeah.
You're 23?
I got a question for David.
Here he
What's
is.
up, sir?
Yeah, you did a bit a while ago about you rode around, I think it was with Miami Sheriff SWAT team.
Yes, sir.
And you guys were shooting groundhogs.
Nutria. That's what they call them.
Oh,
Nutria.
Nutrias are rats.
They're a rat out of South America that have been brought to the States, and they're in the South, and they kind of get into the, Louisiana.
Yeah.
They get into the whole, screwing stuff up.
That was a great bit. Did you guys catch any flack for that?
No, you know what? We did that before this whole 9/11 thing, and we got some stuff from PETA, I guess, because we did actually shoot rats. So if that's what you're saying for flack, but I don't really care. I mean, it's something the police do. So
the Nutria.
They pay them for
They pay them like a bucket head or something.
Well, what they did originally was set poison, like for rats, like in New York City in the subways, they'll throw down some poison. But dogs and cats were eating it, and whatever native animals.
Right.
Yeah, so they said this is the best way to take it out, and it was cool that they let us hang with them.
And the thing about the Nutria, by the way, which is just a creepy name because it sounds like a diet shake. But I had the entire Nutria discussion with two guys last night at dinner.
Neutrino.
I guess the guy, and Dave probably knows more than I do, but he stopped me if I'm wrong. But I think the Tabasco guy brought Nutria in around, the early 19-somethings. He was going to harvest their fur.
Right.
And, and make coats or whatever out of them. And then a big... a typhoon or something blew through, hurricane blew through, knocked over all the cages, and all the nutria got loose and then just started multiplying out in the wilderness. And now you got this species that I don't know where it's from, but I know it's not Holland. It's always from Africa,
right?
Or
it's
South America. Yeah, South America or Africa. By the way, is that all we need to know about those two continents? By the way, all the evil vermin come from there. The bees, everything's bad that comes. It all gets over here. Yeah, everything's a killer over there. By the way, it's like Florida. Like everything is big and mean and venomous and stuff. Like you got a snake that comes from California. That's fine. That's just a garden snake. You get one that comes from Africa or South America. It'll kill your family.
It'll spit stuff at you that kills you. But
it shoots in the eye, blinds you, then it rapes you, then it kills you.
What is it about south of the equator that makes all that happen?
Stuff gets like big crazy and mean.
Yeah, but why not? It's just the same distance, just one's south, one's north. What difference does it make?
I don't know. I believe God had a plan that had to do with the equator, or he wouldn't have invented the equator. And
it makes you feel like the cougar, which is a big thing. Like, the cougar's going to attack. At least it doesn't crawl up your urethra and get into your brain and make you go insane.
Right. Everything is just big and scary and evil. And they get over here on some cargo ship, or some entrepreneur brings them over, and then they breed them, and then the next thing you know, we got a bunch of slackjaw guys just shooting at them. But you could spend a worse night than going out and shooting at nutria.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I really did feel like I was doing something.
Do they respond to the light, or how do you...
They have a guy, what they do is you get on the back of a flatbed truck, and they use, I guess, 22s, and it's the SWAT team, so they know how to shoot,
Right.
And they're using like a low-powered, I guess, weapon, so it's not going to go everywhere. Yeah, it's not going to go ricocheting around. And they go around through the levees and the dikes, and they do, like, one man mans the flashlight, and the other guy's the shooter. So it's cool seeing the whole, take them out kind of thing.
And how big are they? They look like big rats, or what do they look like?
They're huge, yeah. They're probably like 40, 50 pounds.
Wow.
Big teeth, and they might carry leprosy.
50, 40, 50 pounds?
Yeah, they're big. They're huge. They
like
swim.
A dog.
Yeah, they eat. I guess they're what is it? They eat everything.
Omnivores.
So they eat everything. They're garbage.
That'd be like
50
yay
pounds.
big. Yay big.
Yeah, they stink.
Wow. True. Great radio, by the way. Yay big? No, smaller. Yay. Yeah. True. Does anyone know what yay is?
I would have just I'll describe it to them if they'd like to hear.
Drew is, when he says yay.
That's like 3 feet across, yeah?
Yeah, that's a little less. But a medium-sized dog. Yes?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
But I don't think we could do it now because of the whole terror and, everything is security.
We need the SWAT team.
You need the SWAT team watching the airports.
It's got to be bad, because you got a hostage situation in town, and these guys are all drinking at the bog.
Maybe the
shooting
nutria could solve our terrorist problems. They set up in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
There's a couple of flatbeds with the...
You know what we need to do?
Dump some nutria over there.
Do with some of these countries is start exporting some of our crappy things over there. You know what I mean? Let them...
I'm for that.
Because I swear to you, I think everything that's bad that's on this soil was brought in from somewhere. And so here are the choices: Africa, Mexico, South America. It's all anything. Here's what we had before this: butterflies. That's all we had: hummingbirds and butterflies.
Yeah, hummingbirds, raccoons,
the bald
and
eagle.
Yeah.
We had kittens. They never even matured to full cats. We had kittens, hummingbirds, and butterflies, and yes, bald eagles. That's all we had. And then the scorpions and the roaches and the venomous snakes and the nutria. They all came in from other countries. This is why we need that fence I've been talking about for a long time, Drew. All right. Let's take a little break. Dave Attell is here tonight from Insomniac, Comedy Central, every single night of the week. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine.
Okay, wait. My hair.
We'll be right back.
LoveLine is brought to you in part by Harold and Kumar. Go to White Castle in theaters this Friday, July 23rd, for a special advance sneak preview.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam, that's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Elisha Cuthbert is here tonight. She is the girl next door. She's not from the girl next door. She is the girl next door, Drew. Do you understand that?
She is that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
The movie's not called The Little Dude Who Lives Next to That Chick. It's called The Girl Next Door.
It's about her.
It's about Elisha.
Yeah.
She's a star of the movie.
It's like The Godfather.
Yeah.
One of.
Really looked great in that movie, by the way.
Thanks.
Lots of tight outfits,
Yeah.
revealing, but not no.
It was
nudity.
great too because
Little bra and panty.
I got
action.
to with 24. I have the same outfit the whole year, which is like 10 months.
Sure.
And on this movie, it was 18 costume changes. So I was like, woohoo!
Yeah, and good looking stuff too.
Good looking stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. No, you look good. I'm sure you're enjoy
Well, the girl
that,
next door's
right?
got to be hot, right?
Yeah, and it's weird because I think every teenage boy or every man who passed through his teen years, and everyone's who's still amongst them, like our engineer Chris over here, who's technically 27 but still living at home, so I count him as a
teenager. Yeah,
teenager.
that's well done.
Still hiding porn from his mom.
Yeah.
If you're hiding porn from your mom,
You're a teenager.
You're a teenager. You can be in your 50s and hiding porn from your 85-year-old mother.
That
you would
defines.
be a teenager.
Well, it defines adolescence anyway.
That's why they call Dick Clark the world's oldest teenager.
He's living at home.
He's hiding porn from his mom.
That van that he claims is his editing van.
That's
please.
porn around. That's what he uses to transport porn.
And watch it.
That's right.
Out in the mom's driveway.
All right. So here, come on. He's never coming on this show. Here's what we do, and we don't talk about it on the air, but we decide quietly amongst ourselves who's coming on this show and who's not coming on. And once we decide they're not coming on the show, then they're fair game.
It's game on.
Yeah.
Game on. That's a good plan, though.
Yeah, we make fun of everybody. But if we think maybe they're coming on the show,
It's like, ugh.
we do some ass kissing. Serious ass kissing.
Julia Roberts is the best.
No, she won't come on this show, even
no?
though we would want her to come on this show, so we could.
So she's fair game then.
She's fair game.
Okay.
Yeah, getting a little long in the tooth. All right, see, that was a little dig.
Very satisfying.
Oh, man.
Very satisfying. All right, now what was I talking about?
I have
Drew?
no idea.
Okay, well then we got to move forward with the show. What do you say?
Good.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah?
Chris and hiding porn from his mom. He said every teenage male has something about the girl next door.
Oh yeah, it's just. I was watching the movie, and when Elisha, the beautiful woman, moves in next door to the horny young teenage boy thing, and he spots her through his bedroom window. It just brings you back. It's like your heart starts pumping, and when they start talking, and it's like. It was so identifiable.
Yeah, it's that desperation that every teenage male feels.
Yeah, but you remember when you were like 17 and just anybody
praying
who was,
to God for him to drop somebody out of the sky to the neighbor's house.
Yeah,
that's right.
No, it's just like once in a while when your mom's friends would say, "Oh, it's my nephew's in town, and niece is in town," and some chick who was 15 would come walk in and just be like, remember?
Yes.
Your heart starts going.
Yeah.
It's just some sort of like an animal,
Yeah.
Animalistic.
Yeah, but it's some sort of like frightened / desperate animal caged, kind of a strange.
Yeah. Fight, flight, or jack. Actually, was the third option that
simultaneously they sort of kick in.
Yeah. All right. Is that Toko?
Yeah.
Toko?
Yeah.
Is that your name?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of name is that?
Japanese.
All righty then. You Japanese?
Yeah.
How's that treating you?
Good.
All right. What's up?
Well, I'm obsessed with gay porn.
Really? All right.
Gay male.
You and Dick Clark.
Yeah, gay porn.
Gay men, not lesbian.
No, gay men, yeah.
Gay men. All right.
Finally, a chick making sense, because... no, here's what I'm saying. Like, guys, we do the porn math. We're like, hey, lesbian porn, fine. It's 2 vaginas, 4 boobs, 3 or 4 boobs, 4 boobs,
4 boobs,
4 boobs,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And we do that math. Whereas women who enjoy pornography, and there's not too many of them out there, normally don't like the gay porn. But it's 2 penises and how many nutsacks?
They're weirded out by it. They're kind of a little good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right.
Toko's more evolved, huh?
No, I'm sure she's more effed up. But you have gay porn?
Well, I have it on my computer, yeah.
And have your parents found out about it?
No.
How old were you when you started looking at this?
Last year.
Mm-hmm.
15. Well, if her parents find out.
Oh, yeah, you know what they're going to say? Toko Ono.
No. Oh, no, Toko.
Oh, no, Toko. Yeah. No, I was thinking of a Yoko Ono joke. Drew. Come on, baby doll. All right, your parents, if they're Japanese, they'll kill themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works. They're proud. They're proud culture. Anything happened to you? Were you ever abused or traumatized in any way? No. Just like it.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Do you like gay men? I mean, like hanging around gay men?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I'd like to see some make out or, like screw each other. I think that'd be cool.
Oh, Toko. Something's up.
Yeah, something is up because gay... Okay, hold on. We got to talk about this for 1 second. Gay depictions of gay acts, gay pornography, graphic gay pornography is sort of gut-wrenching to straight men. Not because we're bigoted or anything. It's just you take a straight guy, you show them two guys going at it, one behind the other, and they have to avert their gaze. Just like, for me, it's like seeing dentistry up close or something. I just have to you have to put your hand up. It's not because I hate dentists. It's just kind of like, oh, wow, can't watch. And I think, Elisha will tell us though, gay pornography for women is kind of gross too. I mean, for normal women, guys going at it.
Yeah.
All greased up, leather choker.
I just can't relate to that. I don't.
It's confusing.
You're confusing.
mean,
it's just like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. All right. So that's an average response.
Yeah.
And Toko suddenly is sort of intrigued, aroused, and there's an aggression how she approaches it too. Sort of inappropriateness how she presented it.
Toko?
Yeah.
I would bet there's some other sort of.
What's missing?
No, some other fetishes here.
What else are you into?
Anime.
There you go. Yeah. Keep going.
What is with
Little
anime?
boys.
Ooh, little boys. Really? Are you one of these people just sort of considers yourself deviant?
No.
Did something happen to you with one of your peers growing up?
No.
Huh?
No.
All right. Your parents together?
They've been divorced 3 times. But
the
now
same
they're
to
married.
Themselves?
What?
They've been divorced from one another 3 times, or from 3 different people?
3 different people.
Okay, and so you're pretty tumultuous upbringing, it sounds like.
It's very
All right.
confusing.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Do you like boys?
Yeah. I'm not lesbian.
You're not lesbian. You like guys, and not just when they're cornholing.
Yeah.
Okay, because we have to make that distinction.
But
Drew,
yeah, only that.
Yeah, only
but
that.
But Toko, you're the trauma here, right? That's what we're getting at. That you were in this sort of chaotic family system that was fractured, and I mean, you just seem sort of spun by all that. Yeah. That doesn't sound so encouraging either.
What's your plan? You want to go to college?
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. Here's the deal. You sound troubled. You really do, and you sound like somebody, quite frankly, could be into heroin or something in a few short years, or at least doing something that would embarrass the family. How about a little therapy?
I don't know how well I do in therapy.
All right. Well, don't go. Let's go to the next call. Listen, I'm not going to try to save the world. Who are we kidding? Hey, you want to call the show? You got problems? You want to listen to us? Fine. If you don't, just do whatever you want. I don't care. Joel?
Hey, how's it going, you guys?
I got to tell everyone this just one more time. I get paid whether I help people or not. I really do. As a matter of fact, I don't like helping people because it makes it seem like I should get paid more. You know what I mean?
You're good at it, though.
Good at not helping people?
No, at helping.
Yes. No, he's good at not helping.
At not help.
He incidentally helps.
Yeah.
He's good at not helping.
I like to help myself through not helping others.
Yes, there you go.
That's my motto.
But look, Toko, there's more to get at in Toko than we can get to in 3 minutes on the radio here.
Well, she's angry. She's angry.
I mean, she's almost has sort of a nearsight. And it's not, and please, people, it's not because she enjoys gay porn that we jumped all over that. It was the affect she maintained, the flat, inappropriate laughter, it's sort of almost near, I got a feeling of a near psychotic process.
She seems like the kind of
She's
person.
very enthusiastic.
No, this is.
She's the kind of person that could do something bad and not think about it too much afterward.
Possibly.
It would not haunt her.
Possibly.
Yeah. All right. And that includes to herself.
Well, she
by the
mentioned
way.
she's into little boys, and I think she means that.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the world may never know. Let's speak to Joel, who's got a question for Elisha.
Oh.
Joel?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going, you guys?
Good.
Hey, I just want to say one thing real quick. Dr. Drew, my mom read your book, and she's too afraid to call the show and tell you how good it is.
Oh, that's very kind. Tell her thank you, please.
Yeah. And Elisha.
Yes.
Yeah, you're like Adam says, smoking hot.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, totally hot. Maxim issue, pretty nice. Good
Thank
job
you.
on 24. And I don't know, I might check that new movie out, but
Please do.
yeah.
If you do anything this weekend, please check out my movie.
Oh yeah. All right. Hey,
No, but
Adam.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey man, do you ever plan on having kids?
I'm thinking about it. I'm working on it.
Hey, well, how about I'll be your lump of clay, man. Why don't you mentor me?
Oh, you mean I don't need a kid? I have a 24-year-old Joel over here from Sacramento.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Gumby, as we call him.
Okay.
You can mold me. You can mold me into the
I know. You sound like a clean canvas. Doesn't sound like there's been a whole lot of education going on or anything. I mean, you sound like an Etch-a-Sketch that's been shooken a few times.
He may have passed that window of opportunity, though, at 24. I don't know how flexible that clay is going to be.
I'm past all the, pee-pee and poo-poo stuff, Now I can just throw it at people.
Well, Adam is just completely uninterested then.
Yeah,
past all that.
That's what I'm looking for. What are you
That's what
doing?
you're looking for.
What are you doing, Joel?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Like for work?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm unemployed.
All right. He's
unemployed. There you go.
And by the way, we finally found something worse than the answer. Like, you asked me what I'm doing. Here's where. What are you doing
Adam,
for work?
What are you doing, Val? For work?
Right now.
He didn't even say right now.
I know he didn't say right now. We found one that's worse than right now. I'm CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Yeah, it never works that way, right?
Right.
Yeah. Right now is the number one bad. It's a bad answer for college, and
Right now?
Yeah,
Right now.
for anything. For anything, really.
Watch. We'll do the right now for college.
go ahead.
Drew, please try to pull
Let's
this
hear it.
off. Yeah, I'm going to college. I'm going to school.
Where are you going to school? Where are you going to school?
Right now.
Yeah.
So you hear the right now. That's junior college. Now that means I'm transferring.
Yeah.
Right.
That means transfer. It's never right now.
Let me try another one.
I'm going to Brown.
So you're going to be a orthopedic surgeon. So what level of training are you at currently?
Right now I'm in the ninth grade.
Yeah.
I have a ninth grade. I just failed biology. Actually failed beginning science.
Right.
It's one below biology.
Right. So you're fluent in French. Where'd you learn that? Do you speak it often?
Right now, I do pig Latin, and I can do this. I can go home. That's much. I can do a little Pepe Le Pew too. That's it. All right, Drew. True. You realize you almost said right now each time you try to step the right now.
That's as retarded as you can get, isn't it?
I've seen you be more retarded
Really?
than you are now.
That was pretty good.
That was close, though. All right. Let's now we're going to play a little something called Germany or Florida. This is a game that is sweeping the nation, and I'm sure is if it hasn't made it up north into Canada,
It'll be there.
It'll be in there.
Days.
I'll let them know.
Moments, yeah. You be our Germany or Florida ambassador. Now, here's how the game goes. All bizarre stories emanate from either Germany or Florida. All the strange, occult, macabre stories, crime stories usually. It's either Germany or Florida. So they tell us a story, and we guess either Germany or Florida. Mike?
Yes. Things
You're
are
22?
interested.
Here's our
from
theme
too much
song.
sun and Nazis, sex, meth, and death fetishes. Both of them have got these. Guaranteed not to bore you. Germany or Florida.
Yes, the song, the game is almost as good as the song.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead, Mike.
Mike, Germany or Florida?
Germany or Florida? Okay. A woman was convicted of disturbing the peace for phoning a bomb threat to an airport to get out of a vacation with her boyfriend. She said, I had the idea that if the trip could be blocked by someone else, for example, a bomb threat, then it would solve all these problems. Germany or Florida? Oh, and Elisha, I love you. 24 is a wonderful show.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mike's calling from Tustin. Let's pull together whatever clues we've got here.
Vacation. Florida's very vacation-y.
Okay.
Yeah, but people who live in
But you
Florida
would
don't
go
wanna
from Florida
go
for a
to there.
vacation. Yeah.
I did.
You left Florida?
Oh, no.
You see, there. It's,
Oh,
it's,
You vacationed in Florida.
I see,
Yeah.
okay.
You
I got it all
vacation
twisted
from
up.
Florida. In Florida, it's like masturbation.
on the other hand, I wonder if they could
or
be calling in the
incest.
bomb threat at the destination. No, that doesn't make sense.
I was thinking
That's what I'm
Germany.
thinking.
I was too. I was thinking Germany.
I was thinking. Now you don't have to agree. You go with your gut.
I'm going to go with Florida just
All right,
because I
there we
already
go.
said it.
And
All
look at you. You're dressed like Florida. You get the orange shirt and the blonde
It's coral.
hair. Coral. That's gay for orange. All right, Mike. We're going Germany, and our
I'm going
young
Florida.
gal pal is going Florida.
Alicia, I am so sorry. I wish you'd guessed the right one. It's Germany.
Oh, it's okay.
Wow.
We've had a little more experience.
All right.
She'll be good.
Well,
I didn't really get the game,
She's a
actually.
foreigner.
Yeah,
she's
she
a
didn't
foreigner.
know. It's
She's
just
familiar.
new.
I'm from
Yeah.
Canada. I don't.
We're gonna have to ask you to leave.
I better go now.
I'll tell you what. One more break. One more break, baby doll. All right. Elisha Cuthbert is here tonight from my new best actress friend. Yeah.
Until the next show.
Until the next show.
Well, right now.
Until the
Right
11
now.
o'clock hour.
Okay.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Drew.
Adam.
Guess how many Terrific Scents Axe deodorant body spray comes in?
I bet 6.
No, it's more.
8.
No, more.
9.
No, 7.
Oh.
I think I screwed that up. Anyway, 7's enough, right?
7's great.
Yeah. Hello there, LoveLine fans. This is Adam Carolla.
This is Dr. Drew. Stick around for more right here on 100.5 The Zone.
Now, it's more LoveLine on 100.5 The Zone.
Hey, yo, LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Best of LoveLine. And coming up, a guy, speaking of best of, probably one of the best guitar players we've ever had in here. And one of the nicest guys.
Yeah, a friend of the show, truly.
Yeah. Him and Carmen doing well. Told us he got a couple of enemas. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
And then I saw that subsequently on TV.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Huh?
Whatever.
Yeah. Dave Navarro, everyone. Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Dave Navarro.
And I'm Dave Navarro.
Here tonight. Yeah, Dave Navarro joining us in studio tonight. Dave Navarro.
We're back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You can help me welcome back Dave Navarro.
I like that. After this, you can do a voicemail for me. An outgoing message.
Leave an outgoing message?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Just a second. Do we have checks and weather?
First, we got checking the weather. Going south all this blah, 63 degrees in El Segundo, 63 coming into Garza City. South Van Nuys checking in at 63. Laguna de Gale, 63 degrees. A big 63 degrees in Garza. Canoga Park coming in at 63 degrees. Studio City, 63. I like when they mix it up. Checking in, coming in at, checking in at. Like the goddamn city of Canoga Park all checked in at 63 degrees. And it's don't these guys feel like tremendous a-holes when it moves 1.5 degrees and they cover several million square acres, you know, and they go like, Orange County checking in at 59 degrees. Van Nuys coming in at 60. It's 59 in Simi Valley. You've just covered 250 square miles and you've gone up 0.5 degree. Really? We got all over. Now you're going for a fourth. Oh, here we go. Santa Clarita coming in at 59.
They'll go from Santa Barbara to Oceanside.
Oceanside coming in at 59 1/4. Why don't you start breaking up into fractions? I'll give you more to do. Slow and go on the 110. Look out for brake lights. All right. Well, now that everyone's gotten a whole S-load of information they don't need, I can work on killing another hour and getting a paycheck. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's 7:59. That is 1 minute away from the top of the hour, 8 o'clock straight up. I like that. I love when they start getting into when you start getting into math. That means you got nothing to say. Them saying it's 7:45. That's 15 minutes away from the top of the hour.
Whatever
it's really the equivalent.
Anything, yeah.
It's equivalent of you going out on a date and going, I'm going to have the linguine and clams. What I'm not going to have is I'm not going to get the chili size. I'm not going to get the antipastas. Do you got to go over the whole goddamn menu and say what you're not getting? Just say what it is. It's 7:45. That's unclear. You're driving your car, 7:45. I wonder what it means by that crazy ambiguous message. Yeah, 7:45 a.m. or p.m. Huh? Is it military time? Where could I be right now? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with radio, Dave?
I'm learning as we go, right here.
That's right. And I'll tell you what, you kissed.
And you're doing a good job.
Thanks. You've kissed the right ass, my friend.
I know where to go.
Dave Navarro kissing ass in studio tonight. Put your cheeks together. We're going to hear something off Jane's Addiction. What'd you think of that name? It's a kooky name. I love that name. That's a great name. Yeah. Anyway, hoping to get Jane in from the band possibly next week. She's a delight. We're going to hear something off the CD. CD's called Strays. Got a picture of the guys up front. Don't see Jane.
Now we got to go to break, though.
You look at that picture carefully. Mm-hmm. You would think that that's an acoustic album where we. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, but contraire, it rocks.
It looks like a Dave Matthews album cover.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, kids, I hate to interrupt, but how long is the song?
Oh, Drew was talking too much. We can't hear the song.
We can pass on the song. Let's go to the phones.
No, we'll take a call. We'll go to break. Then we come back. We catch up with Dave Navarro on
Jane's
Addiction. We hear the song.
Jane coming down, Jethro and Pink.
That's right. Molly from Molly Hatchet's coming by on Tuesday.
Scott, 25.
A lot of guys tonight, I'm noticing.
Yeah.
All right, we can fix that, Dave. Let's talk to Linda. Linda, line 5. Linda is 17.
Nice.
That's 23 years old. 23 away from
6 years
40.
before.
That's 3 away from 20. What's up, baby doll?
Hi. I'm kind of like emotionally detached from everything, and I don't really know why.
Because you're 17.
Something new happening, or you've always been that way?
No, well, it's been going on for probably like a year.
What do you mean by detached?
Like I have, like there's people I know at school, and when we go out, it's like I don't really want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
They're not close.
But you don't want to be anywhere else either.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Well, is that just depression?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
mild
I was just about to
depression?
go with the old SSRI
I think
discussion.
It's depression.
So how about it, Linda? Maybe you're a little bit depressed.
Well, I'm not really sure because sometimes I get a little depressed. Like I just withdraw from everything and I don't want to do anything.
That's getting severely depressed, but just the lack of enjoyment in previously enjoyable activities is a sign of depression.
Yeah, depression isn't necessarily like being legitimately bummed out all the time. It can be it just can
subtle.
Show itself in disinterest and,
There's irritability.
You're given the choice, we can go to the dentist or we could go to Disneyland, and you don't care which one you go to.
Mm-hmm.
That's depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
you might
you might want to see a psychiatrist about that.
It'd be good looking at Linda.
Well, because like, if I tell my parents, they're gonna think it's some stupid teenage.
Then maybe tell somebody at school, to a counselor or a teacher or something.
You might be able to tell your parents. You feel tired and you don't feel like you're enjoying things.
You can just go see a doctor. Say, listen, I don't feel good all the time, and then take you to any family practitioner or internist who should be able to ferret this out as depression. So
Tell them that you're depressed and you want to see a psychiatrist. And the other option is that you could take up the drums, and they will drive you right over to the office. I promise.
We'll take a break. Dave Navarro in the hizzy tonight. Him and
hell yeah.
Him and Jane's Electra got a marriage show out there.
Got a lot going on.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to hear a slice off his new pizza. That he dropped this disc just the other day. We're going to cut some vinyl, cut some wax, all after this.
All right, guys. Bottom line, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline. The Dateline. 877-889-DATE.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
This hour brought to you in part by Axe. Experience the Axe effect.
Well, there you go. The best of LoveLine.
We have really had some amazing guests. I forgot and realized.
What a ride.
Yeah.
What a ride it's been, Drew.
More coming.
I'll tell you that. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.